Hi, 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 hi. Good morning. I could listen to that music for like hours. Fine, I'll calm down. Yeah, you're very right, Foxy, by the way. A number of below S's are likely filtered out already, so we'll be seeing a lot more of the S plus to SS rank. Thank you for the 60 stream streak, Ignis. That is absolutely crazy. Our win rate is about to go down, down, down. Holy shit! Foxy with 110 stream streak. Absolutely ridiculous. Thank you very much, Foxy. Foxy over here just casually flexing. Alright. Well, my team is not going to change at all for this CM. We already know that. So let's get in there and see what kind of shenanigans we get. Surely not. I don't believe any of that, Ignace. There's a Seiun Sky in here. Man, this is a front lobby if I've ever seen one. Now, let's see. Long S. Potentially scary. Though angling and skimming doesn't do shit, but potentially scary. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me take a sip of tea. Potentially scary if she actually manages to get that lead. Though looking at her skills, I'm not convinced that she'll be able to. She doesn't have very many skills, and her stamina isn't that great. Admittedly. She could have enough, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I believe in it. This bourbon could be a menace, though. Mostly because it's bourbon, so she can keep me away from the lead. Alright, since this is a shorter stream, I'm gonna put ready. Yeah! Yeah! That is definitely what this is. Let me get that refunded for you, Foxy. Hopefully this works and you get your points back. I did say that. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Interesting Doto. You don't need to waste your points on it though. If I need to do something that requires points, you can just let me know and I'll do it. Cause you know, infinite points and all that. Victory cheer, barcarolle, cacao. Oh, god damn. That is a great save in the sky for this for this track. But I don't think she's got it. Yeah, I'm aware you have a lot of points. Late surger with prudent positioning? Why? And Kita-san with... not much. Well, there are some threats in this race, so I'm not gonna speed it up, but I don't think it's impossible. In fact, I even think Tama could win it if she can get close to the front runners, which is going to be the real challenge. Because she is the only end closer, so she might find herself with no overtake targets for a long time.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いは5番ミホノブルボン、低運スカイ1番ミホノブルボン、最高峰からのレースとなったタマモクロス、大丈夫か？
ちょっと苦しいけど大丈夫。ここからが彼女の実力の見せ所です。
As always, Kita-san has a great start of the race, thanks to all of her strong early game skills. But as we all know, this is not where the issue is. Beat that chocolate! Chokujutsu. Okay, Choco Bourbon caught up to Kita-san. The two in front are both ours. Let's see if they can hold that. I say as Kita-san goes back to third for a split second there. Alright, Tama's got that tail 9. She's moving up, but will she get close to... I don't think Sen's gonna reach the front in time. Probably not. Feiun Sky has the same issues as Kita-san Black. She has not that great of a mid game because her ulti is so strong for the late game, right? They have the same kind of ulti where you want it to proc in the final leg and basically win you the race, but because of it, their mid race isn't as great. But if they do manage, they're absolute menaces. Speaking of, here we go. And Tama is also moving up. I don't think our Kita-san managed to activate her stamina skill, so she's dying. Which is to be expected. Her skill is admittedly bofa, so it's inconsistent as all shit.
追いすがる5番ミホノブルボン3番北サンブラック通走残り200 1番ミホノブルボン足色は衰えない1番ミホノ
But
ブルボン
she is not the only one. We have Choco Bourbon
ミホノブルボン
taking the win.
100歳以上の強さを見せた見事な勝利です勝ったのは1番ミホ
Run,
ノブルボン
horse!
ライバルに打ち勝ち
She did.
見事
She did indeed
大
run.
きな一勝を手にしました2着5番ミホノブルボン3着はタマモクロス速度の最適化に成功完璧な調理完了です
I will say I do find it amusing still that Kita-san managed to still place 4th while running out of stamina. I would have expected at least this Machikane Tenhoiser to get a bit higher. You know, just on stamina alone, but I guess not.
レースモード起動
We are safe from disqualification, though. And that was never a that was never a concern, really.
注目の3番人気1番タマモクロス
このメンバーの中でも見劣りしない仕上がりです。
Stad Tama.
芝のコースで力を十分発揮できそうですね。
Four fronts. Only another 2 in here. They are both from the same person. Let's see what we got. Now max speed. And yeah, it's Choco Bourbon. I can see it working. Victory chair is not gonna do shit. Here is me again, confusing victory chair with shooting for victory. Never mind. I said something stupid. Disregard what I just said. Victory chair is Kita-san's skill. It is going to do stuff.
Looking cool, Joker!
Get up, Foxy! Yeah, that one can be a potential menace. Way! Though the dodging danger with no prudent positioning is probably gonna hurt its early game. Tachyon. Holy Tachyon. That's a lot of skills. Guts Tachyon. Okay. Christmas Oguri. Hoping to not activate with 777s, I guess. Oh, longest gold ship. Oh no. Best in Japan, Tama. And they're doing that strat. Okay, yeah, that checks out. Well, we are in danger. There is a lot of scary and intimidating horses in this race.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
3番北サンブラックと9番ミホノブルボンこの2人が競り合っているぞ期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気アグネスタキオ6番北サンブラック快調に飛ばして行きます長丁場のこのレースですが6番北サンブラック早くも先頭に躍り出た2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは3番北サンブラック外から行く8番ミホノブルボン9番ミホノブルボン4番手アグネスタキオここ こにいます。そしてその後ろから行くのはオグリーキャップ。第4コーナーカーブ、前から大きく開きました。
Okay, Kita-chan is in
王
front.
の馬娘が差し返せるのか。
Never mind, I fucking lied, I
振り
guess.
返っていきます。現在1番手は6番北サンブラック、続いて8番ミホノブルボン。
She moved a step back just to make fun of me, I guess.
さらには9番ミホノブルボン、アグネスタキオ、この位置につけています。1周目のスタンド
I would love it if Bourbon would move up.
大きく離れて1番タマモクロス、その後7番タマモクロス、1馬身離れてゴールドシップ、意気揚々と先頭へ行きます。6番北サンブラック、どうでしょうこの展開。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
そしてここで先頭は8番
We did get the breath of fresh air
そ
on
して2コーナーへ向かっていきます。さらには6番北サンブラ
on Kita-san, so she's not gonna die this time.
2馬身差3番北サンブラック。
Still think this whole thing is up in the air, but we're definitely going to be seeing more Golshi. I mean, supposedly intimidating horses.
ゴールドシップ、さらに1番タマモクロス、少し離れて7番タマモクロス、2周目の向こう上面、各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。8番ミホノブルボン、まだリードをキー
Come
プしてい
on,
ます。
Bourbon, pass someone, please.
3番北サンブラック。
さあさあお待たせお祭り娘。
Alright, Kita-san, it's time for you to do Kita-san things. Get! Run!
離れて9番ミホノブルボン、残り 1000m を通過。その後ろアグネスタキオ。
Oh,
全校石火の白い稲妻とはうちのことや。
so I wouldn't be surprised if we see more Golshi anyway.
2馬身3馬身開いて
He's pretty good in general. Oh yeah, no, she's very good
タ
here.
マモクロス、内をついてゴールドシップ、3馬身差7番タマモクロス、6番北サンブラック。
Run, Kita-san!
了解でしょうか。
6番北サンブラック。彼女
Stay away from the Choco Clanker!
コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
ここからスパート。一気にレースが動きます。
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。さあ最終コーナーを曲がって最後の直線コースに入った。外から上がってきたのは1番
Damn, she didn't activate Barcarolle.
北サンブラック。このまま最後まで行ってしまうのか。200を通過。
He's gonna get caught out by the Choco Clanker.
6番北サンブラック、突き放せ。8番
Or not. Man, that perspective was fucking me up. I thought the Choco Bourbon was a lot closer than she was.
勝ったのは6番北サンブラック。ライバルに打ち勝ち。
感謝を込めて歌います。で、それは後か。
He is definitely a lot more easily accessible. That is for sure. Are there any Umamusume who've caught your eye lately? Yeah, I love Doto and her songs. They have a lot of passion and flair for sure. Oh, sorry, you're talking about the race, aren't you? Way! Yes, that other Bourbon got witch hacked or something. I don't think so. Thank you very much for the follow, Soli. I think she doesn't have much in the way of endgame skills, and Kita-san hit a bit more. I don't think it's necessarily a wit check. Since she doesn't have long S, she wasn't that much faster than Kita-san, right? 11 speed is not going to make that much of a difference. Other than to my psyche.
レースの祭り。
But hey, Blazemon! Did you start your CM run for round 2 already? Or are you waiting a bit more? Not yet, fair enough.
5番人気8番タマモクロス。
4 fronts, 4 ends, 1 pace chaser. And it's Agnes Tachyon. Holy Tachyon, that's a lot of skills. The gold ship has the unpredictable title, fitting. I mean... yeah. Yeah. Eee, longest gold ship. I believe we have cause for panic. I mean, the pace S literally doesn't matter. Style aptitude is a lie. In most cases. Like we don't care at all if it's S or not for style. I mean, we can check. I'm expecting to see like a 1-star pace spark that decided to activate. Long mile. Long. No, 3-star pace chaser spark on that one set of grandparents. But this is their own pattern, so I guess they just used their only available 3-star. I get it. If that's all the 3-star staminas you have, then you work with what you got. This Kita-san could be quite intimidating. And this one as well. Fucking restart. That is so silly. But I guess I see it from Kita-san. Angling and scheming. Yeah, long as Kita-san, if she actually keeps that lead, we're cooked. Speaking of scary and intimidating horses, Taishin. With groundwork. A groundwork that she can activate. An interesting strategy. I wonder if it's gonna work for them, or if they're just gonna hit the pace down and go straight to the back. Speaking of scary and intimidating horses, Turfest, longest gold ship. Third second in a row. I am very sorry to hear that, Blazeman.
さあゲートが開いた各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう
先行争いは9番
Late start!
5番北
God damn it, Bourbon.
2番北サンブラック現在最
Fucking clanker! Stop malfunctioning!
どう見ますか
これはきっと作戦でしょう彼女には爆発的な末脚があります
2番北サンブラック快調に飛ばして行きます先頭から後方まで隊列は
Kita-san kinda stuck on the outside.
難しいレースになりそうですね
先頭集団を見ていきましょう長丁場のこのレースですが2番北サンブ
But she's moving up,
先頭に躍り出た
thanks to Operation Cacao.
北サンブラック第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
通常運転中
Speaking of,
エラーを検知
we gotta get that chocolate.
発見たー副産物を取得しました
現在1番手は9番北サンブラック続いて
This is a code chocolate emergency. I repeat, code chocolate emergency.
続いて5番北サンブラックここまでが先頭集団タマモクロス 落ち着かない様子。
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが。
1周目の直線、スタンドの大歓声に迎えられながら馬娘たちが走り抜ける。ここで先頭は日本のブルー。
You know, if you didn't have a Tama, you likely would have run Gold Ship.
そして9番
Because you have the menace, there's no need. This is very correct. I would have run Gold Ship. I like Gold Ship.
大きく離れてアグネスタキオ。
I just don't like her more than Tamamo Cross. That's... It really is.
そしてその後方には3番ゴールドシップ。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。依然として
See them. They're chasing Tama.
離れて2番北三
Zero wins.
5番北
Nah. Just go next. I believe in you. You got this. Group A. You're getting there today.
その後ろからタマモクロス
For sure.
7番ゴールドシップ。そしてその後方には3番ゴールドシップ。2周目の向こう上面に入って変わらず先頭を突き進みます。ミホノブルボンまだリードをキープしています。2馬身離れて2番北三ブラック。
Okay, Bourbon in front. Kita-san is now in fourth, so she's not getting any activations. But hopefully, White Lightning will be enough. Come on, Tama!
2馬身3馬身開いて3番ゴールドシップ。そしてその内から行ったのは7番ゴールドシップ。成田大使この位置につけています。
She's running them down. She's getting closer.
どうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。
Who is Bourbon actually? She's closing in on that Kita-san Black.
日本のブルボンここで抜け出した。さあこれからさあ右側の
That is Barcarol. And Radiant Star. So I don't think that's gonna push Tama quite enough.
しかしそのタワーか日本のブルボン突き放す。日本のブルボン逃げる。日本のブルボン足の
Nah.
日本のブルボン今ゴールイン。勝ったのは日本のブルボン。ライバルに打ち勝ち見事。
Damn, I guess this is the frontrunner day.
2番北三ブラッ
'Cause
ク。
normally my frontrunners just keep losing to my own Tamamo Cross,
速度の
but
最適化に成功。完
Choco Bourbon is just
完了です。
pulling the entire team up. Speaking of, qualified for Group A. First try. Yeah, she didn't activate Bofa again. It happens. This is what happens when you run out of stamina. It is very annoying that the one where I didn't get Swingin' Maestro ended up being so good, I will say. Crazy Ghostuma, I just saw his name. Must be Silo's other account. That's what I was thinking too. I just sent him a screenshot. What fuels you throughout the race? Confectionaries. They are a highly efficient source of energy, and therefore an optimal source of fuel. I mean, she's not wrong. Speaking of, if you all don't know Xylo Ghost, you should probably know Xylo Ghost. Go check him out sometime.
一番人気は5番タマモクロス。
3 ends, 3 pace, 3 fronts.
後方からの豪快な追い込みを見せてほしいですね。
Agnes Tachyon. Okay. I see. Speaking of, by the way, since we're looking at Charisma Soguri, apparently she's going to be the top horse for the next CM. Not max speed. This might have enough stamina. I will be slightly concerned. Three losses. Oh, so you ended up with 2 wins for that. Never mind. 4 losses. It's fine. Your luck is gonna turn around on the next entry. I believe it. Just I hope you're not still running that medium Ayabe. This kinda looks like mine, but with the difference that it has way better stamina. But I think also slightly lower mid-game. So we'll see, we'll see. Yes, believe in the horse, Blazeman!
スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
Alright, here we go.
9番北さんブ
I
ラ
have
ック
no doubt that Kita-san can take the lead early game.
注目のタマモクロス。少し後方に位置取りましたね。
Based on what I saw, our early game is the best one here.
6番北さんブラック会長に飛ばして行きます。先頭がやや早いのか。
Can she keep it away from that other Kita-san?
長丁場のこのレースですが、6番北さんブラック早くも先頭に躍り出た。早くも激しい競り合い。9番北さんブラック外から行く。3馬審査ミホのブルボン。
And will she activate Bofa so she doesn't die in the late game? That is also a very good question.
3番手ミホのブルボンアグネスターキオ。4番手2馬身3馬身開いて1番オグリーキャップ。そしてその後方には3番
You know, I'm thinking it was a really good idea putting Superior Heal on Tama.
8番ゴールドシップ。まずは1周目正面スタンド前に上がっていく。
That seems to be putting in a lot of work. It's just activating so consistently.
先頭を進みますがこれは数回でしょうか。
The other Kita-san activated Blast Forward and made it to the first spot. And now my Kita-san is going to third, I think. Hey Gilgamesh, how you doing? I am actually, well, I don't know about this race, but in general I've been winning, yes. We finished yesterday with an 88 something win rate, I think 88.7 if I remember correctly. I'm not actually sure. Yes, I did actually already qualify for Group A.
その後ろタマモクロス1馬審査8番ゴールドシップ2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。さあミホのブル
Did you guys know that Gilga sometimes also streams? Well, now you do. Go check him out.
5番手には7番ゴールドシップ残り 1000m を通過。そしてその後ろから行くのは3番オグリーキャップ。その後ろ1
Oh
番
my god,
オグリーキャップ
Tama is
外から
stuck.
行く8番ゴールドシップ。その後3、4馬身開いてタマモクロスタマモクロス果たしてどうでしょうか。
But luckily, my bourbon does in fact have long ass, so he can definitely fight for that first position against frontrunners. Had a bit of a sweet tooth, bought a chocolate bunny, and I'm regretting it. Too much chocolate, I guess.
9番北さんブラック追いすがる日本のブルボン速い速いもはや独走状態200を通過日本のブルボン突き放す日本のブルボン逃げるリングを開いていく日本のブルボン大楽勝だ日本
You know, you say that, Foxy, but if you remember yesterday's win rates, Tama was exceedingly ahead, and Bourbon was actually the lowest.
北さんブラック3着に入ったのは6番
No, I know. It's just... That's just the RNG today. Tomorrow, it might just be different. But for this entry, yes, for sure, you are correct. – 、 UG Bourbon. Oh god.
9番北さんブラック追いすがる日本のブルボン UG Bourbon 2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。さあミホのブルボン1着に入ったのは3番オグリーキャップ。その後ろ1番ゴールドシップ残り 1000m を通過。そしてその後ろ1番オグリーキャップ。その後ろ1番ゴールドシップ。2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。さあミホのブルボン
Oh god.
9番北さんブラック追いすがる日本のブルボン UG Bourbon 2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。さあミホのブルボン
Um...
9番北さんブラック追いすがる日本のブルボン UG Bourbon 2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。さあミホのブルボン
Um... Rest in pieces. Blazemon. I'm sorry. You are getting all of these strong and intimidating horses. And, you know what? You can keep them. I don't want to see them. And the longest does seem to go a long way. Okay, Rudolph, chill out. Pun not intended, she says. Gives them to you now! Keep them away from me! I don't want them! I want to see A+s at best. Give me the people that are putting in G horses. I need my grade A final. I need more carrots. Way!
2番人気は7番タマモクラス。
一番人気に負けず劣らずいい仕上がりですね。
Five losses. No. I mean, not me. Yay. I'm sorry, Playsman. I'm sorry to hear that. Gloria por plancha in this course? That ain't gonna do shit. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of skills. Some of them make no fucking sense. Like, mile straightaways? Overwhelming pressure, I guess, could work, but... who are you going to pass and when? Because this is... late race skill, right? Yeah, passing another runner late race. Again with the Victoria por plancha. This is no buena. Oh no, this is just dead, actually. Okay. I see. I perceive. I even understand. This is where the menace is. Huh. All-seeing Ayabe. The choice. To put so many debuffs on Ayabe. Win Ayabe. Kadame plays one now! I need to win, not her! How dare you!
綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いは3番北サンブランク、1番北サンブランク、4番ミホノブルボン。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気1番北サンブランク、3番北サンブランク、会長に飛ばして行きます。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。先頭は3番北サンブランク。
Two pace chaser debuffers, not exactly great in a CM dominated by fans. This is true. Not really great. We will be seeing a lot more pace chaser debuffs in the next CM for sure. In fact, I'm gonna be running some just on my normal aces. It could be aimed at Oguri in particular, but she's not particularly strong in the CM, so... yeah. You know, it's not really a targeted debuff that's gonna do that much. At least in my opinion. Come on, Kita-san. Go to second. There you go. Now stay there. Or hell, even better, go to first. There's Bofa. We should be good on stamina. Ama is moving up. She is now in 6th and still moving. She can probably activate her ulti just fine from there. Even if she can, she's probably gonna get passed by a gold ship soon, which is going to activate her ulti regardless. About now-ish.
さあさあお待たせお祭り娘先駆けコメントわっしゃいわっしゃい
Tama? There you go.
いくでいくで電光石火の白い稲妻とはうちのことや
There you go. All I hope is that she doesn't get stuck. Oh, a Radiant Star out of Kita-san. Kita-san is determined to show us exactly why we have her here. On the other hand, she is being closed in by a lot of very scary horses, including my own Tama. But I see that gold ship on the outside. I see you, Golshi. Stay away, gold ship. Tama gatekeeping that win so hard. This is true. I would've. You're not wrong. But that's fine. We have Tamamo Cross, our strongest warrior. Is there anybody in the finals who's caught your eye? I'd be lying if I said no one. But it doesn't matter one bit. No one can outrun me once I get going. You know what? I believe it. Three wins, yeah. I fucking told ya! See, Blazemon? I fucking told ya! Told ya you were gonna get Group A. Your horses are definitely strong enough. Final race as well. Climactic finish, I guess. Hell yeah. Big carrots. Clean sweep. We're starting the day off right. Now we can lose. Oh yeah. I wanna show you guys something. Something that you'll probably never see again. I think. You see that? Have you ever seen this? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. After a lot of fucking time, I've been wanting her since... well, since I started playing, really. And there's been a lot of times when I really wanted her inherit. But I've been saving up the stars, and now with the daily races and the current event, I was able to get her a lot earlier than I thought. There we go. We now have Mejiro McQueen as well. Well, I'll look at their story later. though. Let me guess. Kikasho. Yeah.
この時間父さんたちは夕飯かな
Yep. You can't buy them through statues at all, so you can only get them through events or the daily shop.
確認を忘れずにな
Yep. Christmas Ogre is going to be the
最
strongest.
近尻尾で重量上げできないか試してるんですが
If you happen to have 2 Dominator horses, which means Grass Wonder and one more, the dominant strategy, at least according to Victoria Frontier, is going to be
盛り2勝
Christmas Ogre and Double Dominator.
レースにエントリーするのか
Obviously, this is not a strategy that is available to me. Does Abe have Dominator? I see. You're just bringing her because you like her. No, that's... You know, that's fair. 100% fair. I agree with you. For me, I'm probably gonna be... Well, I'm definitely bringing one Dominator because I want to bring Rudolph. And I'm thinking, if I'm making Rudolph, I might as well just shove Dominator on her. And I'm also bringing Seiyun Sky. I'm sure on the third horse, technically Choco Bourbon would be really good, but I don't know if I want to run Choco Bourbon. I could be running Daiwa Scarlet instead. Or Silent Suzuka, I guess, could be a another good one.
出走登録する馬娘
Akira, how can you lift anything with your... I don't fucking know. I didn't... As far as I know, horse tails don't work like that. But who knows? Maybe she's been training her tail. For what reason, I could not tell you, but... Yeah.
7番タマモクロス一番人気です
So,
パドックでも注目を集める素晴らしい仕上がりですね。
Rudolph.
芝のコースで力を十分発揮できそうですね。
Specifically, lately I've been trying to find out how much weight my tail can handle. Can you lay down for me? Okay! Foxy took a screenshot and sent it to me of the thing Kita-san said. I guess she wants to lift us with her tail. I mean, yeah, pace, long ass. Festival Symboli Rudolph. But I lost Kikukasho when you said Rudolph. When you said Rudolph. Eh? What, did Rudolph beat you in Kikukasho? A horse's tail is like 99% hair, so I guess in the world of Uma that doesn't matter. And obviously they can control the hairs. Okay, you lost Rudolph, damn. I mean, I can see it happen. Her skills pretty good in career. It's not amazing, but it's alright. And now this one, Festival Rudolph. If they wanted to train it, like, realistically, I don't see any issue with it, but why not go for Frontrunner? I know she comes with a lot of pace chaser skills, but her ulti is just better as a frontrunner. Anyway. Ah. You're just here to give everyone the suck. Is that it? Huh. Now you see, I'm surprised she doesn't have stamina siphon. I would always, if I had cafe, I would always pick up stamina siphon. Holy shit, you're right. How do you get under 400 guts in this career? Oh, that's how. You don't exist. You know, I've been wanting her, and I just got her, and I'm happy I got her, but she doesn't exist. Oh yeah, for sure. And... yeah... I mean, I guess she has stamina. You know, this race doesn't seem like it's, all that scary. The previous ones were definitely a lot more, intimidating.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
北さんブラックと美穂のブルボン、この二人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。一番人気タマモクロス。
I will say, at least for me, it definitely helps that we only have 2 frontrunners and they're both mine. If they were running that Rudolph as a frontrunner, I might have had a bit of an issue also. I really like Festival Rudolph. I should run her sometime. Though, to be fair, I do prefer her normal outfit. She looks very good in it. Man, that is a huge lead over everyone else. Oh, so those late surgers are very close to the one pace chaser. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. I thought they were much higher. Wait, you have both variants of Rudolph, don't you? I do have both of them. Yes. I got them. I think, if I remember correctly, I got them both on the Kita-san banner. Forgot about that, actually. That's very fair, that's very fair. I don't expect you to remember that kind of stuff, really. It's big whatever. Holy Tama! Tama is just passing everyone. Just actually leaving everyone in the dust. It's not often that we see Tama activate her ulti from 3rd place. But there we go, it happened. It feels like a room full of... It really does, doesn't it? Well, we know exactly who's winning this. But Kita-san is putting up a valiant fight. Man, they all activated Barca roll as well. They really want to just build that lead. It feels like they want to make the other horses feel bad.
娘はいるのか。勝ったのはタマモクロス。ライバルに打ち勝ち、見事大きな一勝を手にしました。2着北さんブラック、3着はミホノブルボン。
見たか、これがなにわのド根性や。
The casual 4 lengths between my team and the rest. Sorry, 2 lengths between my team and the rest of the horses as a whole. I guess they were all just S's. I mean, yeah, the gap wasn't huge, but there was no doubt that none of my horses were gonna get past as well, so... Hello? The button just refused to work for a sec. Will we see a second strike of White Thunder next race? Not Thunder, Lightning! You said it on purpose, didn't you? Ain't fooling nobody. I'm keeping that. Them's fighting words. In other words, hardly any competition in that race. Indeed. And, you know what? I'm fine with that. I like seeing that. Just give me more carrots, please. "60 speed and no speed anklet." Get cooked, Playsmon. Okay, but like, seriously? That's a great hit even without the anklet. Just take it. Just be happy about it. I understand. I understand why you're not, but just be happy about it. That's a great hit. Huh, another one with no front runners. Well, other than my own. Ace Chaser Rudolph. My speed is going to cap. Damn. Well, I guess you're not hitting that. Yeah. Is she gonna pass anyone though to activate her ulti? I don't think so. Scary and intimidating gold ship. As always. At present. It's only senior year. Early May and 900 speed. Holy. What are you training again? Do they have speed growth rate? Still on the wet side though, the gold ship. I mean, yeah, but a gold ship. Christmas Ogre. What was she like? I actually don't know Christmas Ogre's growth rates. You know, on account of not having her. $15 speed and stamina. Yeah, okay, she has a great speed growth rate. I mean, if this is big if, but if you're using 3 speed cards, you might want to chill on the speed cards and bring some more, I don't know, power, guts, wit. Actually, you want a lot of wit on Christmas Ogre so she can activate her skills consistently. You know, those stamina skills. I mean, she's a late surger. Long asses would be scary, but late surger. Stamina strategist. Man, people are just putting everything on these horses, huh? She does have straightaway swords, so I guess I could see her doing something, but I'm unsure. Aha, Taishin with long S, but not max speed. I think there's a very good chance that Ama can beat that one into the ground. We might. Emphasis on it being just a possibility. We might have some competition, but I do not believe it's going to be too great. On the other hand, if Tama fails to activate her ulti, we're fucking fucked. A gold ship or Taishin will absolutely kill us. Beat us over the head with a metal pipe. For now, we can enjoy the stress-free mid-game of Kita-san and Bourbon just racing against each other instead of having to worry about literally anyone else trying to take lead from them. You know, I'm actually surprised to see zero frontrunner teams. I would expect by this point that at least some frontrunners would be available to most people. I say most. I understand not everyone's gonna have the meta frontrunner as mine, but you know, at least some kind of frontrunner. I might be mentioning some kind of blasphemy here, but I could even see Agnes Tachyon frontrunner in this race. With the amount of frontrunners that are expected, it's likely that she can activate her ulti. Would I recommend it? No. But I could see it. Oh, that Rudolph is getting close to Kita-san. Wasn't paying attention to if Kita-san activated her Bofa. But here we go. White Thunder coming through. Oh, there's Bofa. And Tailhill High. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's that kind of race. Look at them being the best in Japan. Kita-san didn't have nearly as good a lead. She kind of fell behind earlier in the race, sadly. But they weren't catching Tama. Connecting. There we go. Alright, let's see if any horses that we haven't seen yet are saying anything interesting. Yeah, Student Council President, give us a few words for your schoolmates. I will be victorious in this race. Witness with your own eyes true magnificence. So that was a fucking lie. Come on, connect. There we are.
4番人気4番タマモクロス
7
ライバルた
fronts.
ちは強力ですが構想を期待したいですね後方からの豪快な追い込みを見せてほしいです
This
ね
is one of the lobbies of all time. You know what? I'm not gonna check them. I'm gonna see who I lose to, and then I'm gonna check those. Let there be some suspense.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
Here we go with the big ball of front runners.
先行争いは8番
And then
日本のブルボン
Goldship and Tama at the back.
日本のブルボン
Just kinda chilling.
上がっていきます。
ちょっと前に出ましたね
現在最高峰は1番人気のゴールドシップ。この状況をどう見ますか？
直線勝負にかけているんでしょう終盤に期待です
8番日本のブルボン会長に飛ば
You think they're playing,
速いのか。
you think they're playing games back
ペ
there?
ースを保っているようですね
さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのは8番日本のブルボン。続いて9番
I could definitely see it with how Goldship is.
日本のブルボンまもなく第4コーナーカーブ。さあ9番北サンブラックここで先頭です。そしてここで先頭は3番日本のブルボン。内から行く8番日本のブルボン。4番手には2番北サンブラック、5番手にマルゼンスキー。外から6番北サンブラック。後から1番日本のブルボン。その後ろタマモクロス
Move
1
up?
個目のホームストレッチです。
No? Okay.
ゴールドシップこの位置につけています。
So here's a potential issue. Tama can't activate her ulti.
走っている感じですねまだ
She is way too far from the 7th place. So her ulti is not gonna activate until sometime into the late race. Holy shit, how is Kita-san in front? Hello? Well, I sure hope she's activated any stamina skills. By which I mean, Radiant Star is one.
ゴールドシップ2周目の向こう正面に入って変わらず先頭を突き進みます。2番北サンブラック、さらに2番北サンブラック、少し後ろから8番
Wouldn't be sad if we got both as well.
その後方には9番北サンブラック。さあさあお待たせお祭りますね。
But here we go.
先駆けコメントわっしゃいわっしゃい。そしてその後ろから行くのは3番日本のブルボン。残り 1000m を通過。1馬審査マルゼンス。
And now the ball of frontrunners that's given up is going to suddenly pass by Tama and help her activate some skills.
の客室には合っていますね
第4コーナーを進んで得点へ向かう。
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません
勝負は最後
Oh, the Radiant Star out of our burden.
ここから先頭を捉える人は出てく
I
る。
don't think she's anywhere close to the front. Yeah, she's close to the back.
いくれいくれいくれ。電光石火の白に稲妻とはうちのことや。200を切ったタマゴクラス追いすがる。先頭は依然2番北サンブラック。2番
I don't know that Tama is gonna catch up. She's had a lot of. Never mind, I lied. But she's had a lot of
たのは2番北サンブラック。
a lot of ground to cover in that late race.
大きな一勝を手にしました。
She got up enough to lose by a neck though.
3着に入ったのはゴールドシ
So
ップ。
a lot of ground to cover.
感謝を込めて歌います。で、それは後か。
Risky business. Moderately increase velocity in the second half of the race, but also greatly increases fatigue sometimes. That is risky business. Skill name doesn't lie. Yeah, I get it. I understand. My buttons were broken again for a bit. Thank you, Hans game. Round 2 is going suspiciously well. I think we're gonna lose finals. I'm sorry to say this, but I think we're gonna lose finals. Unless tomorrow we just go on a full-on 20 race lose streak. I think we're gonna lose finals.
5番人気2番タマモクロス
ライバルたちは
Okay.
強力ですが
End closer lobby. Let us see if anyone beats us. We have a lot of choices.
荒れた天候の阪神レース場降り続いた雨が馬場状態
I'm
を悪化
putting my
させ
lowest rank
不良の
Umas.
発表となってしまいました
こんなに荒れてい
I
るとレース展開が読みにくいです
generally
よ
would say that's probably not a good idea, mostly because of the carrot rewards that you can get from, you know, just
みんな集中して
winning.
ましたね好レースが期待できそうです
But I feel I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I do like winning though, which seems to be a major issue right now. I do like winning.
その後ろライズシャワー2番タマモクロス4番手さらに5番成田大使ゴールドシップ並んできたさらに7番タマモクロスすぐに続いてメジロブライト4番成田大使並んできた第4コーナーカーブ先頭がやや速いのか間延びした
Tama is at the front of the enclosure.
になりそうですね
順位を振り返っていきます北三
It's not the worst spot for her to be, but
続きました日本のブルボン
it's gonna mean a slightly delayed ulti activation probably. At the same time, if she's winning hard,
通
then
常運転中エラーを検知
she don't hear me complaining.
た
That is one pace chaser that she can definitely activate her ulti off of. Off of passing. Off of them dying. I'm sorry, Right Shower, but you are a stepping stone. That is, of course, if she does make it up to her. She is quite far, so Tama's not gonna see her as an overtake target, so it's probably only gonna happen in the late race. Alternatively, she could get passed by some of the end closers and activate that way. ミホノブルボン先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか
ミホノブルボン彼女の客室には合っていますね
2周目の向こう上面に入って変わらず先頭を突き
Another Tama just activated her ulti.
先頭ミホノブルボンレースはよどみなく進んでいます
さあさあお待たせお祭り娘先駆けごめんな
My Tama is now in 6th, so as far as I know, she should be able to activate. If she's gonna though, that's an entirely different issue. I don't think she is. He's gonna activate the Radiant Star though. That could actually amount to something. On the other hand, my frontrunners have a huge lead. Now enclosers are going to have to work overtime to catch up to that. No! Gold chip! Still! It was only a matter of time.
調整モードに移行します
I guess it was only a matter of time until we got hit by Gold Ship over the head with the metal pipe. Yeah, that makes sense. Narita Taishin was also very close. Very close indeed. Well, I don't really expect the frontrunners. Admittedly, I don't really expect them to win in a enclosure dominated lobby. The way it generally works is the position that has the most horses will probably win. Because they get to activate a lot of their skills of each other. Especially with that race earlier when Tama denied it. You know what? That's fair. The collective gold ship hive mind is probably not very happy at that. I think they were all angry with me and my Tama specifically. Mind you, I can tell you for sure that if at any point Tama was allowed to activate her ulti, she would have won that. She didn't really have the luxury. We have another Kita-san in here. And she is currently holding that front spot. And I'm not gonna lie, I take issue with that. My Kita-san could go up and take that front spot. Or at least the second spot. But instead mine is just pacing down. So we seem to be having a very similar issue with Tama as in the previous race. That being, she is just too good. I'm not gonna lie, it feels kind of bad to see Tama just being a bit too good. On the other hand, we do have 3 frontrunners as opposed to a pace chaser and 2 frontrunners. So one of them is going to die. And that one that dies is going to fuel Tama's ulti. Tama is looking like a fucking frontrunner at this point. Bourbon activating Radiant Star at a pretty damn nice spot. I feel like. I think it might still have a bit of acceleration by the time she got to late race. Also, I think Tama might be frustrated from the previous race because goddamn she ran. She is fucking zooming. I mean, look at this. She's not catching up with the frontrunners. The frontrunners have to catch up with her. Actually ridiculous lead. Actually ridiculous lead, 7 lengths. How does she do it? The menace strikes again, figuratively and literally. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Huh. They didn't take Radiant Star. They only took Glittering Star. Yes. At least I got third. I guess. She's a bit low on the stamina, isn't she? I mean, long ass. I understand why they put her in there. Ah, yes, Strum and Drung.
トレーナーさん、ありがとうございました。
Alright, and we go again.
ウマ娘を
Just out of curiosity, what is our win rate right now? 46, 24. That's 70.4. And 88.4.
出走登録するウマ娘を3人選んでください。
Yeah,
出走登録するウマ娘を
that's
3人選ん
silly.
やったらや
They lost to a B plus as an S plus. Were you stuck? Did you fail to activate stamina skills? Did you put in the wrong horse? What happened there? Are you playing career right now? Actually. Probably not, because you wouldn't see your rank. Taiki versus King Halo Legend Race. That sounds like a stuck scenario. Wow. Would you look at that? It's meta the lobby. It really is just meta the lobby. Everyone's running Kita-chan and Chocoborman. And everyone's running some kind of encloser out of the really good ones. Being Gold Ship, Taishin, and me with Tamamo Cross. This is silly and also quite funny. Let's see who meted the hardest. It was probably not me though, unless somehow Tama wins, in which case it was definitely me. If anything, at least if Tama is in front, she's in the 7th place. No, Ayabe, why? I don't think she's part of. I mean, she is kind of because she's an encloser, but I don't think she's part of the meta for the race. Though she's definitely not bad. Like having Nimble Navigator in her kit is kind of nice. I think you said she had that, right? The only way to lose to a B plus like that would be to get late start, ultra stuck inside the group for the majority of the race. Yep, you're right, Foxy. Yeah, so like Nimble Navigator is actually huge to just have inside your potentials. Just like Maya is even better for having no stopping me in her potentials. Especially now after Unity Cup, since, you know, it's not free. Hey Tama, could you start moving up? I want you in 7th place. Do not let that gold ship screw you over with her anchor. Go, go, go! Get that ulti! Allow me to believe! Yeah, I ain't believing shit, I guess. She might hold at the end, I don't know. I mean, she could. But she's stuck, so I don't think Tama's doing anything this race. I think we just lose to Choco Bourbon. Because Tama got pushed backward by one of the dying frontrunners. So even with her ulti, she's not catching up to that. See? Told you. I saw her get pushed, like, all the way to the back. The fact that she made it back is already quite impressive. Oh yeah. No, she was probably not winning that anyway. Whoever got front out of the fronts was gonna win that. The big blob of fronts crashing into the other racers was gonna make sure of that. End closer dominated lobby. Mostly S's and S pluses. Do we have any funny anecdotes from anyone that we haven't seen yet? What's been the hardest part of training so far? I once raced someone whose terms were, if I win, you're my little baby for the rest of the day. I hustled my heart out that race. Yep. Yep. You know, I'm sure everyone knows exactly who that was. And I get it. I get it. I understand why she ran. She ran her little heart out. And for good reason. I also would not want to play Goo Goo Babies with my life on the line. Okay, we have two Choco Bourbon and Summer Morozinski. I don't think Kita-san is getting to front. And I don't think she's getting that victory chair. Generally, when we see two Choco Bourbon, it's probably a good bet to assume that Kita-san doesn't exist. Their ultis are just that strong. On the other hand, my own Bourbon is pushing up quite nicely. And continuing to hold on to that lead. On the other hand, my Tama is pushed up too nicely. And continuing to hold on to that lead. Oh, blast forward activated. I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but she's trying, she's trying. If we're lucky, Tama will just continue activating skills and not pace down for a good while. And get a bit further away from those other enclosers. I don't think it's gonna happen, mine. I kind of expect a pace down soon enough at the worst possible time. Or she's gonna activate Radiant Star like an absolute menace that she is.
そしてその後ろから行くのは1番タマモクロス残り 1000m を通過2馬身差8番タマモクロスそしてその内を回ってゴールドシップ1馬身離れて成田大使1馬身差3番タマモクロス北3ブラック
Tama is doing Tama things, just passing through. I'm surprised she hadn't activated Umastan up till now.
どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか最終コーナー最初に立ち上がったのは7番日本のブルボン
Oh, that's my bourbon in front. I didn't even realize. I was so focused on Tama, I didn't even realize that my bourbon was winning.
食い下がる1番タマモクロス7番日本のブルボン強い強すぎる
Question.
抜け出した200を通過
Answer.
日本のブルボンこのまま最後まで行ってしまう
I hope that helped you.
7番日本のブルボン足を覚える7番日本のブルボン今1着でゴールイン勝ったのは7番日本のブルボンライバルに打ち
How to build Grass Wonder Dominator. Well, she already has on your left, so you don't need necessarily to run the
速度の最適化に成功
big wit card. What's it called? Nice Nature SSR. If you have some other good wit cards yourself. But what you're gonna want to do is just, you're gonna build her as a late surger. You likely... Actually, I don't know your cards that well. But I'm gonna make a dummy deck for you real quick. We can take a break from this, and I can answer your question. Let's see, we're gonna go look at Grass Wonder, because I don't, remember everything off the top of my head. Now mind you, this is just going to be how I would do it. So, Grass Wonder has already a 20% in speed, right? So, we're probably not gonna need speed legacies. I think we're looking at 1 stamina legacy and 1 power legacy. What we're gonna want, specifically for this race, is moving past and beyond. I think it was Major Dober's skill. This is one skill that you absolutely want to inherit on late surgers. And honestly, end closers as well for the next CM. But you're definitely gonna want to find that. Either for stamina or for power, whatever you don't have. As for a deck,
これからトレーニングですか
yeah. Let's go with deck 10 because I'm not using it. Since we're going with 2 speed cards, I personally would like Tosin Jordan. But Shinku Windy is probably better, just, and in general, if you have her, because of the race bonus. Though, if you're struggling with the early game, Tosin Jordan, always. You don't need the stamina skill, so, Where is she? Me blind. Especially since this one is a medium, Tachyon width is going to be kind of nice. So I would go for something like this, and inherit, and borrow, sorry, the that if you don't have Yuki no Bijin at 1 LB, or like no LB, sorry. If you don't have Yuki no Bijin at all, you can borrow that for no stopping me. If you do have Yuki no Bijin at all, you disregard what I just said about Yuki no Bijin, you use her because her race bonus does not increase. So you would go with... Where the fuck is it? Where's my Yuki no Bijin? I'm fucking blind. Can we go by rarity, please? And only... There we go. Should be easier to see. We go for something like this. Which SR... Oh, this one. That's fine. If you don't have that one, just replace it with another SR power. I use this one because this one's the one with the highest race bonus that I have, but you can and probably want to replace it with something like, I don't know, Hishiamazon, since she does actually have specialty priority. If you don't have Hishiamazon as well, that's fine. There are more choices. We can replace her with Meijiro Orion. Meijiro Orion would also work. Another one that would work, Biwa Hayahide. So, any of these would work. But yeah, if you don't have Yuki no Bijin, I would say probably borrow her. It's gonna be an awful borrow, I'm not gonna lie, because it's not a great card. It's in fact such a bad card that you can use it at no limit break. And you know, your Kita 0 will be. You know, if you're lucky, you can definitely max out speed with something like this. But just borrow Kita-san instead. Do you have Yuki no Bijin, Playsmon? Just out of curiosity, do you have the card at all? Okay, no. Then don't worry about it. Just hope you get Nimble Navigator out of Ryan. Go for Kita-san for your borrow, and then put in another wit card like Marvelous Sunday. Not Marvelous Sunday because you can't. Just put in another wit card that gives you decent enough race bonus if we even have one. What even are our choices? You have none. I mean, honestly, yeah, we're looking for a wit option. Not that great on those options, eh? I have a dumb idea. It's probably not gonna end up with you getting as much wit as you might want to, but do you happen to have El Condor Pasa power? In any capacity? Use El Condor Pasa power. This is gonna be a medium CM. Yeah, we're not using her for training necessarily. I'm recommending her as a skill card because she does have killer tunes. Mind you, this is me recommending you all this stuff, not to make the best use of Dominator, but to have a good ace that can also pick Dominator, so if they're not winning, they can activate Dominator. If you just want Dominator out of her and just build her as a debuffer, I'm sure you can just put in all of the debuff cards and have fun with it. Personally, I'm partial to running a hybrid ace where I put in the relevant debuff, but they can still win the race. I'm not that big a fan of dedicated debuffers. Which is why you're not gonna see me run... My bad. You're not gonna see me run Nice Nature debuffer or anything like that. Yeah, this is like 5% race bonus at Zero Limit Break, I'm pretty sure. This is 5% race bonus as well. This one's 15, so it's gonna bring up your race bonus a bit. So with Kita-san also being 5%... Actually, instead of borrowing Kita-san, borrow NTR. Just borrow NTR for that 10% race bonus. And, well, she's a good card anyway. And on top of that, the next CM is gonna be on firm conditions, so... If you have some leftover points, you can make use of that. This is 10% race bonus, and this is also 10% race bonus. So you're gonna get all of your race bonus out of this, no problem. The speed is gonna be up to your luck. This is a 20% speed growth rate horse, so you should, emphasis on should, be able to max her out with only 2 speed cards. What we're hoping for is really somewhere along the line of max speed, about 1000, 1100 power, 7 to 800-ish stamina, and then as much wit as we can cram into her head. If you can get 800 wit, that's probably the best you can ask with a single Tachyon wit card. But yeah, that's probably what I would do with the cards that you have. Obviously, it does seem that I have slightly better cards, so I would use a different deck, but that would be my recommendation. Obviously, tinker with it. If it doesn't work, if you feel like you don't have enough speed, if you have Shinko Windy, you can replace the El Condor Pasa, since it's there as a skill card, and just shove in Shinko Windy. You're gonna have much better race bonus with Shinko Windy as well. And have 3 speed cards. If you feel like you can get your... If you feel like you can get your speed just fine, but would like more wit, feel free to put in your 0 LB fine motion. It's not the greatest, but she does still have quite a lot of training effectiveness, even on 0 LB. So you have some options. Alternatively, there is absolutely nothing stopping you from running a Guts deck. Just saying. It's a 2,000-meter race, so... You know... It's not that long. You can probably get enough stamina, even on a guts deck. In fact... Sorry for pausing this so much, but... In fact, speaking of enough stamina... I was messing around with Rudolph because I want to put her in as my Dominator horse, and I got this for career because I wanted to do the Spring Tenno show, right? But this is with the 3-speed 2 guts deck. Now, obviously, you can see the elephant in the room. I do have Kita-san, and I will use Kita-san because I do have Kita-san. But point is, you can definitely get decent stats with this kind of deck. So, I'm sure you got some options. Also, Rudolph doesn't have 20% speed, which is why I'm running the 3 speed cards. Rudolph's growth rates look like this. She has a stamina growth rate. Otherwise, I probably would have taken out Shinko Windy for a 3rd Guts card or a 2nd Wit card. But there you go. I hope my rambling has been useful to you, Playsmon. Is that a runaway? No. It's just bad. It's useful. I'm glad. I'm glad that it's useful.
荒れた天候の阪神レース場、降り続いた雨が馬場状態を悪化させ、不良の発表となってしまいました。
I definitely recommend if you can, because straightaway spot doesn't work on the next race. It's a very long 2 corners at the start of the late race. So if you're gonna be running Ayabe, I don't know if she can, but you might wanna run her as a late surger instead.
6番ミホノブルボン早くも先頭に躍り出た。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは北サンブラック。激しい先頭争い。通常運転中。
Because, and enclosers just don't have access to
副産物を取得しました。
any acceleration skills. As a late surger, at least you can borrow yourself a nice nature wit card and shove in on your left. It's a bit jank, I will say. Especially knowing your card pool, but it's probably the better choice.
2番ミホノブルボン並びかけてきた。4馬身離れてサイレンス鈴鹿。その後3、4馬身開いて1番オグリキャップ。1周目の直線スタンドの大歓声に迎えられながら馬娘
The
が
Rush
走り抜ける。
Barbin.
その後ろから8番オグリキャップ。2馬身差レイエモン。
Yeah, damn it.
その後からタマモクロス大きく離れてゴールドシップ。意気揚々と先頭行きます。2番ミホノブルボンどうでしょう。
Oh, hey, I think I finally figured out why Kita-san's tail is so strong. It's because she keeps holding it high.
まだリードをキープしています。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。依然として6番ミホノブルボン先頭から大きく離されて、2番手は2番ミホノブルボン北サンブラック。3番手4番手1番オグリキャップ。2馬身差8番オグリキャップ。1馬身差サイレンス鈴鹿。3馬身離れて
I think we need to rely on Tama for this one.
タマモクロス2馬身3馬身開いてゴールドシップ。2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。先頭6番ミホノブルボンレースはよどみなく進んでいます。
Hail 9 and Radiant Star now?
北サンブラック
That speed carryover is gonna be huge.
内の方から8番電光石火の白い稲妻とはうちのことや。
Plasmon. For the next CM, 777 is actually a good spot to activate Charisma Soguri's ulti. Anyway, Tamamo Cross. I present to you Tamamo Menace. Coming through.
これがなにわの特技だよ。
There we go. But apparently, Bourbon got second anyway. Yep, she did. That long guess is just that good. And I guess the other one probably ran out of stamina or something. Wasn't really paying attention to the other Bourbon. But yeah, apparently, the activation spot on 777 is a bit before the late race, but what'll end up happening, you get both the speed carryover and the acceleration from the ulti, because it's long enough to last until a decent amount into the final leg. So you'll be able to really take advantage of the full ulti of Charisma Soguri. Which is why she's probably going to beat me over the head and eat me. God damn it, Blazemon, why did you send me the UGs?
放送を期待したいですね。この子の持久力を見せつけるには絶好の舞台ですよ。
You know what, let's just get into it and lose already. Very scary and intimidating UGs. If they can make that, I'm scared about what their other horses are as well, but I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. I want to live in ignorance.
ちょっと苦しいけど大丈夫。ここからが
I saw someone having UG4 Kita. I mean, I saw UG5 Kita-san in like the leaderboards for the event, but at that point, we really have to wonder what they sacrificed for rank. I feel like, but what they sacrificed for rating. So I can't imagine all of those skills do something, right? Time and money. No, that's the point. At least the one I saw on the leaderboard, it was all over the place. So, and their own sanity. I mean, fair. Just know that a lot of these UGs are also going to have absolute garbage skills that are never going to activate, because a lot of people are just playing for rating. Now, mind you, the ones that are just UG, probably not. Probably not. They just have good cards and got good rolls. Like, those are probably just strong. But the higher we go into the rank, into the ratings, I feel like we're probably going to be looking at skills that suck, but give you a lot of rating. At least, that's what I think. I might be wrong. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this. Gold ship activated Radiant Star at the perfect spot. Both of them. I think not only are we against very strong horses, but our luck has also failed us. Oh, I trust my Tama. I don't trust myself to train Tama that well for me to be able to, for her to be able to win though. She's doing really well though, keeping up with that gold ship. I will say that much. It's only a matter of time before you encounter these scary UG. This is true. This is true. Still think they're rare enough. Oh yeah, same. What a surprise! We lost to Yuji Kita-san. Who would have thunk? You know what the surprising thing really is? This gold ship activated everything under the sun at perfect spots, right? Like, she got the Radiant Star right before the late race so she could get the speed carryover, had long ass and everything. Still lost to my Tama. Still lost to my Tama. Exactly. See, Foxy gets it. Second place is not the second winner. Second place is just the first loser. Foxy understands. Thank you, Foxy. Unless it's the finals. I mean, yeah, second place is the finals, it's alright. But you're still the first loser. Do not be happy with second place. We want to win. It's victory or death. Speaking of. Was there another front in here? Yes, one Kita-san. I died 16 times then. This is true.
ラックとミホノブルボン、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気7番北サンブランク、9番北サンブランク、会長に飛ばして行きます。先頭は9番
Foxy, can you please stop reminding me of my past failures?
ミホノブルボン、7番北サンブランク、3番手。そしてその後方にはオグリーキャップ、その後34馬身開いて
通常運転中エラーを検知、巨大チョコ発見。
Yes, that's happened to me. I got second after
しました。
the other guy taking the top 3 spots.
ペースが速い。先頭がやや速いのか、隊列は縦長になっています。
I know it's possible.
差し返せるのか気になる開きです。
第4コーナーカーブ。現在1番手はミホノブルボン、続きました9番北サンブランク、その後34馬身開いて
This is true. I still got second instead of third. I got more carrots. You're right. You are not wrong at all. Still doesn't feel good that I lost. I don't want to lose. I want to win. I want to be greedy and get all the carrots. They're mine. Mine.
先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
ミホノブルボン、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
順位を振り返っていきます。先頭ミホノブルボン、レースはよどみなく進んでいます。
Okay, my front runners are doing well. They are keeping the first and second spot away from that other Kita-san.
コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。
I'm the under gremlin. No. Mine.
2馬身離れて7番北サンブランク、4馬身離れてオグリーキャップ、2馬身離れてアグネスタキオ、そしてテイエムオペラオ、そしてその後ろから行くのはタマモクロス、後から成田大使、1馬身差マンハッタンカー、
Cool. The shiny carrots. Yes.
どうでしょう、この展開。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。
電光石火の白い稲妻とはうちのことや。
Speaking of gremlins, Tama, you kind of sound like a skeleton actually. There you go. Excellent. Tama is being an absolute menace again. Who would have thunk?
7番北サンブランク、ここにいます。残り 1000m 通過、1馬身離れてタマモクロス、大きく離れてオグリーキャップ、タマモクロス徐々に進出。さらにはタマモクロス、2馬身離れて9番北サンブランク、第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
I bet you never expected Tama to
最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ差がある。
be a menace.
先頭トライは出てくるのか。さあ内から先頭を伺うのは7番北サンブランク、最初のコーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのはタマモクロス。
Yep, not even close to the realm of expectation, I'm sure. Hey, look, it's Festive Miracle. Way too late.
ゴール板を駆け抜けた。これは
見たか、これがなにわのドカンジャや。
Step aside, Daishin. Pretty much. Oh my god, actually, you reminded me of something silly. So, you know, there's a personality quiz, a Numa personality quiz. I did it because I thought it was like, you know, cute and stuff. Allow me to show you my result. Oh yeah, Tama really stole that, for sure. Yep. That's my result. I guess you got Taishin in a different... I sure fucking did. I sure fucking did. Anyway. Long ass. Not max speed, but makes up with the long ass. Very low on skills though. Very, very low on skills. Daring strike is cool. Way! Hello, Orphanium. Wait. That's Moonu, isn't it? Hi, Moonu. How you doing? How you been? Well, too bad. I recognize you. If you didn't want to go by that, you shouldn't have confirmed it the last time you spoke to me. Because now that I know it, I'm not calling you anything else. Nah. That's nice of you to say. I don't believe a word of it, but that's very nice of you to say. Thank you. Don't worry about it. It's not you, it's me. Alright, what do we got here? If you weren't awesome, I wouldn't be here as often. So that's why you're not here every day. I get it. I get it. I understand. Now let us see how this goes. I'm not here every day because you didn't DM me on Discord to tell me you're online. Yeah, I definitely do that for everyone that's here. 100%. Yep. Everyone that's here gets DM'd every day. 100%. Foxy over here has 110 stream streak because she gets DM'd every day, for sure. Look, I could play this blame game. I could play this blame game all day. As fun as it is, though, I feel like I come off as an absolute asshole. So I'm just gonna stop. You're right. You're right. I didn't DM you. I'll take the checkmate. You don't fucking need to worry about it. I'm just messing around. What is even happening in this race? I may or may not have been distracted. Don't ever type and sneeze. I feel that.
さらにリホノブルボン後から7番北サンブラック。いくで電光石火の白い稲妻とはうちのことや。
Almost as dangerous as drinking and driving. I mean, depending on what you're texting and whom. I can see that. Hey, Foxy. Can you go on and get the shotgun? Thank you.
その後ろにオグリキャップ、すぐに続いてゴールドシップ、内ハマモクロス、さらにマンハッタンカフェ、後ろ成田大使、意気揚々と先頭を行きます。7番北サンブラック。
Much appreciated.
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが、
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか外から来るか、最後の局面です。
まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。最終コーナーを曲がって最初に立ち上がったのは7番北サンブラック。追いすがる日本のブルボン7番。
As I was saying, you'd be at the risk of crashing that keyboard into a wall when you sneeze. You're not wrong, Foxy, but also, Kita-san win? We haven't seen that in a bit. It's kind of been the Tama show. For most of the day. And look at this gold ship. See, this is this is why I'm saying that you don't need the best horse if you have good luck. This guy just bet it all on wit, and it's kind of working for him. Like, sure, no long S, no max speed, kind of awful by at least by my standards, but it's kind of working for him. On a different lobby, he could have probably won. The cat Shorty is exploring my body like a comfy playground. My 4 kitties with all my heart. I feel that. It's great that you can have a lot of cats, honestly, if you have the space for them. I wouldn't be able to have more than one cat, you know, apartment and everything. Speaking of, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to go and retrieve my cat from outside. I was wondering why she wasn't around. Give me a moment. Right, what did I miss while I was away? I had 1, and Mel gave birth to 4. I gave 2 away to a good person. Then I had 3. Then a tiny kitten named Jonah came to me. Now I have 4. Cat distribution system working over. Honestly, yeah, absolutely working overtime indeed. They got you pegged for a fool. They got you pegged for a sucker. The cats all know that you're gonna take them, so they're all coming to you, being like, all cute and shit. The hive mind knows you. I'm joking. I'm glad you love your cats. It's good that they have a good home. I like to hear that. What's Spad doing there? Look like normal Spad too. It is normal Spad. It's just John Umamusume in here. I'm glad to be the target of the distribution system. Even better. Let's see, what do we have here? Choco Bourbon. And a lot of bad moods. Let's just get into it. We'll check stats after the race. A late start. I never would have expected it with her being in a bad mood or anything. You know, I wonder if the music skewed anyone into what my intentions for today might be. Oh well, anyway. Kita-san is in front, but my bourbon's going to activate the other bourbon's Operation Cacao. So, not for long. AFK music got me improvising a love song for Shorty. That's cute. Oh, we activate Bofa. Hell yeah. That was a bit far up. I don't think she can activate her ulti from there, but never mind. Saturno Diamond passed her again. Everyone seems to have activated their stamina skills. And when I say everyone, I fucking mean everyone. Not just mine. Well, my Kita-san is in second. And she's activated Radiant Star at a pretty damn nice spot. I think she's going to fly right past that other Choco Bourbon. Oh! Tama with the Radiant Star at the start of the late race. She might be trying to be a menace again. And also succeeding at being a menace again. Just thought he figured it was time to change themes for the thingy. Yeah. I do like that song a lot though. It's very nice, very relaxing. I could listen to it for hours. Hi, Kita-san. Bye, Kita-san. I'm gonna go sleep now. Thank you for the entertaining stream. Have a great day. Thank you very much, Munu. Hope you have a good sleep. Hope you sleep well. Remember you're awesome. Okay, fine. For you, I'll take it. I'll accept the compliment. Thank you. Wow, would you look at that? Kida-san would have won. Were it not for my own menace. I don't even know you on Discord, but to be fair, I don't add people randomly from streams, so... Mind you, I'm one of those very silly people that do not have a Discord. Like a Discord server. So yeah. Yeah. That is an emote. Actually, you know what? I like that emote. Yeah, take care. Take care, Menu. Just a moment. I need to reply to something real quick. Sorry about that. Just muted so you wouldn't hear my keyboard going all clicky-clacker. I really want to see what John Umamusume was trying to do in here. Wow. Those the inherited skills are awful, but... keyboard going all clanker. Pretty much. I mean... Do you want to hear this? Here, let me give you the special. Do you want to hear this? Ah, I guess you can hear it. Maybe you might hear it while I'm speaking, but... Oh, would you look at that? OBS actually catches that. Oh, nice. I had no idea. So many nice screenshots over here. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by that too, Foxy. I thought you might be able to hear it just in general. So, there you go. Two Seiyun Sky. A fish. Bun. Bun? Bun?
5番人気3番タマモクロス。
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したいですね。この子の持久力を見せつ
I
ける
didn't think I'd see Bun in here.
舞台ですよ。
Six frontrunners. And we've got a lot of Choco Bourbon. We're probably going to lose to them. Definitely Kita-san is not going to activate her ulti. You know, much stronger mid game and all that. Now, I'm not gonna say that I believe in the Saiyan Sky either, though. I don't think they're gonna be doing much. Because they also have the exact same issue as Kita-san, as I mentioned before, where their ulti doesn't help them keep the lead. But it does help them win the race if they do manage to keep the lead.
通常運転中エラーを検知巨大チョコ発見たあ副産物を取得しました
For the moment, Kita-san is holding strong to that lead, but... Yep, there we go. My Choco Bourbon Pasta, and then another one, and then the third. Promptly pushed to 4. If I had to guess, right in front of the Saiyan Skies. And now right behind the Saiyan Skies. But never mind, actually. One of the Choco Bourbons is way behind, somehow. How did she manage that kind of performance? Radiant Star out of Bourbon. Holding on to that second spot. Potentially being able to activate Victory Cheer soon enough. There we go, she's got the Victory Cheer. Now with a bit of luck, Tama will activate her ulti soon and win this, because I don't know that our Bourbon can do it. She does have long S, so there is a chance. But I don't know if I believe in it that hard. There is another Bourbon, hot on her heels. I do think Tama would be a much better bet for winning this. In all honesty. But we shall see. Oh yeah. She's coming. On the other hand, even if we didn't have Tama for this race, Bourbon did get second place, so she would have won that. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the matchmaking for this CM. And I guess he did have some very good options for a long CM. Card-wise. But I also feel like the matchmaking might be a little bit favorable. I say, as we run into a scary and intimidating UG Mihono Bourbon Valentine.
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したいですね。芝のコースで力を十分発揮できそうですね。
Scratch that. UG1. Well, I think we might be cooked. On the other hand, we do have the quote-unquote luxury of having two other end closers. So if Tama is in front of them, she can actually activate her ulti on that seventh place. But will that be enough?
集中してましたね。好レースが
Will she be able to catch up to the huge lead that this frontrunner blob is going to create? And more importantly, is she going to get
苦しいけど大丈夫。
crashed into by the wave of dead frontrunners? I guess there is only one way to find out.
通常運転中エラーを検知巨大チョコ発見たー副産物を取得しました。
ハイペースで流れる展開もありえますね。
前から大きく開きました。隊列は縦長になっています。
Tama is in 9
差し返せるのか気になる開き
and
です。
pretty firmly stuck there, at least for now. I don't think she's activated anything yet though. If we can get the skills to activate Tel 9, I think we'll be able to get in there really well. It does need to happen before Gold Ship activates her ulti though.
かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。
さらに1番ミホノブルボン、そしてその外6番ミホノブルボン、少し後ろから4番北サンブラック、1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。さらには1番ミホノブルボン、
I think she already did.
6
Fuck.
番ミホノブルボン、1馬審査
No,
4番
no, there it is.
そしてその後ろから行くのは9番北サンブラック、後から8番北サンブラック、2馬身離れて7番ミホノブルボン。
No skill activations out of Tama.
この後3、4馬身開いてゴールドシップ1周目の向こう上
We got them late, but there they are. Radiant Star. Kita-san activated Radiant Star and actually snatched second place. We might be in luck. We're getting that victory cheer and a bit of speed carryover with also a slight bit of acceleration from Radiant Star. We can't keep the bourbon away from the first place though, it seems. I do believe this one is going to be a loss. If I had to guess, the UG Menace. Never mind. We are losing to Narita fucking Taishin. I think this is the first time it's happening. She did it. We got Taishin. Same team too. Second time total actually. Huh. I don't remember the first time. Fair enough though. I mean, yeah, and that's a good Taishin. And obviously, I'm sure it was obvious. This is a good one. What's the Kita-san looking like? I mean, it's honestly not bad at all. We just had better luck. Only reason I remember because I think you lost your first race to Taishin. I went on about Taishin's superiority before Tama became a menace. I mean, to be fair, Taishin does have the superior acceleration skill here. She literally has straight away spot, but double the effectiveness in her potentials. Hello, Jesus. How you doing? How's your CM going? Are you winning?
8番
Are you absolutely tearing up the track? Oh my god, another UG. Too many bourbons. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm running one myself. And speaking of, I ran into a UG1 on the UG1 bourbon on the previous one, and now UG bourbon on this one. So far, I'm expecting to reach Group B and all in it. That's very sad to hear. But hey, at least you're not getting disqualified. It's fitting there's a lot of choco bourbons, because Easter is in a few days, this is true. At least for you. Easter is in like 2 weeks for me. Since Christian Orthodox, Easter is a bit later. Entirely irrelevant though. I mean, I'm not much of a meta player, so okay, I mean, fine, it's whatever. If you ask me, there is a sweet spot between meta and Ushi runs. The Group B moments are funny as fuck. Do tell. I've never been in Group B. I have no idea what's going on in there. Got first place, a few CMs back with the Guts Narita Taisha. I mean, Guts is a valid strategy nowadays. But yeah, I see why that might be amusing for, you know, previous CMs. I can actually show you a Rudolph that I built with, well, mostly speed deck, but with 2 Guts cards. It's actually not bad at all. Six Guts cards. Okay, that's kind of hilarious. You really were playing Umamusume as Tazuna intended. I mean, if your skills were better, then your skills were better. Sometimes all you need to win is just to have actually good skills instead of just stats. I mean, Guts influences your stamina quite heavily. I don't know what to tell you. Do tell. Also, answer. I hope that was helpful to you. Hell yeah, Tamamu Menace wins again. I have the 2 of the SSR support selector. Yes, you do. We did it. We beat the UG. Get cooked, UG bourbon. Contemplating if I should level 40 the Maya Vega SSR card. I'm gonna say no. I think you should wait. Amaya Vega SSR power isn't bad per se, but there are definitely better choices that you could make with those. We're getting a fine motion banner. Again, if you don't have fine motion maxed out, fine motion would be a very good one to do it on. But only to max it out, I don't, you know. No, the selection doesn't update. It would be everything up to when you got the selector. But you could be getting more better cards that you might want to use the selector on. The selector doesn't update, but for example, the crystal the crystals that we get for limit breaks, those are for anything even in the future. So those are definitely more valuable. You want to definitely hold on to those. But even though the selector doesn't update, there are cards that you might want to max out. For example, do you have fine motion maxed out? There's gonna be a Speed Maruzensky SSR, Maruzensky Summer SSR card, and fine motion SSR with coming. I'm not gonna say soon because it's not gonna be that soon, but it is coming. That is a banner that is going to happen, and I would definitely recommend pulling on that if you have the carrots at the time. I'm personally saving for that. No, I get it. What I'm saying is, you know, wait until you pull some more cards. The selector tickets are not gonna go anywhere. At least that's my opinion. The selector tickets are not going anywhere. You can wait until you pull more cards. See if you get something good. Okay, your Kita-san's also level 30. Let me ask you this. Do you still have your rainbow crystals? I sure hope you're not gonna tell me that you spent them on something silly. I see, you haven't played enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's alright. I can't exactly fault you for that. Let me see here. Now, I would still recommend you wait, like, if you luck into getting... So, one thing that you... I don't know if you know, you probably do, but all of the cards, all of the previous cards, except for event cards, are going to be obtainable in every banner coming from, you know, when they got released. So you can still luck into pulling a Kita-san or pulling a Super Creek, stuff like that. So my recommendation would be to wait until you can use those tickets to max out something really good. Max out the fine motion, max out your Kita-san. That kind of stuff. On the other hand, if you really... Should I just max out Super Creek? Super Creek is a very good card to use it on. I would say if your intention is to max out Super Creek, absolutely. She is... The question is how much use are you going to get out of her? As well. Because it has to be a card that you're gonna be using a lot, right? Like, sure, I used my selector ticket to get Super Creek. Mine was level 45, so I just needed one selector ticket to max it out, right? But I already have Kita-san. I already have good speed cards. I have Kita-san, I have Shinko Windy, I have... You probably have this one as well, the Tosin Jordan event card. I have options. Are you going to use... Super Creek that much? Super Creek is definitely more of a specialty card. You use her for like long races because you want the stamina, and Super Creek is a wonderful stamina stat stick. She comes with Swinging Maestro as well. Oh, you mean Machikane Fukukitaru? Machikane Fukukitaru, the speed card, the SSR speed card, doesn't really care about the uncap until the max. She's a max limit break or bust kind of card. The reason, if you look at what she gets on her level 50 unlock, that's when she gets her plus 30 to every stat at the start of career. That's when Machikane Fukukitaru SSR speed gives you that. And that's mostly what people use it for. I know. I know it's a dilemma. I'm not gonna tell you to not use it. If using it is going to make if using it is going to give you more fun with the game, absolutely use it on whatever you want. Now keep in mind, Kita-san Black is actually usable at 3LB. This is something you might want to take into consideration. If you get one more Kita-san, using the tickets would make her usable. But it's real. At the end of the day, it's up to you. If you're gonna have more fun by using the ticket and getting your creek maxed out, then by all means go for it. It's also, you know, a bit of a balancing act. You don't want to burn out because you're feeling like you don't have the cards, but at the same time, sometimes waiting is just the better choice. But hey, the easiest way to solve this dilemma is money. I would not recommend that option. That option seems quite daft in my opinion. But if you have the disposable income and it wouldn't hurt you financially to do it, then spend responsibly. And no, leave it be. Foxy. But yeah, hey, what I was going to say. We finished this day with a 85.2% win rate. This CM is going too well. I think we're losing finals. I do believe finals are going to run away from us. Get it? 'Cause horse? I am going to be right back. Give me a few minutes. In fact, I'm probably going to be back once these ads are gone. Because there's gonna be ads in like 3 minutes, so I'm gonna get up and stretch, and then we'll see if we do anything more today. Hi. Sorry about that. I just realized there's probably no point if I'm gonna be doing a short stream. There's probably no point in stretching it out any longer. So I'm just gonna end it here and find someone to raid. Oh, but yeah, Jesus. I hope I was able to help you at all with making your decision. I understand that I mostly gave you things to think about. I'm gonna wait this ad out and see if they're gonna say anything. Fucking ad. I should have snoozed it. I shouldn't have told Foxy not to snooze it. Dumbass. Dumbass is me. Well, in the meantime, there's going to be this RP. It's just gonna pop up in like a second. So I might as well do my team trial race. It literally has 15 seconds. I'm here staring at the screen anyway, so, you know. There we go. Yay! Of course you would lose. Yeah, my sprint team is always the weakest. MVP Seiyun Sky. Wonder what happened in that race. You know what? Let's have a little look. We're waiting anyway, we have nothing better to do. We're just waiting on them ads. Must have activated a special and took off. I mean, that's kind of her job. But you know, she's a solo frontrunner, so... Generally, I wouldn't expect her to be able to do that. Alright, ads are gone. I was just watching a team trial race while waiting for ads. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I do hope I was able to help at all with your questions, Jesus. I don't know if you're still here, of course, since ads and everything, but if anyone has any questions about stuff like this, do feel free to ask me. I wouldn't say I'm exactly the authority on this, but I will give you my opinion as honestly as I can. And if my opinion helps you, then that's more than enough for me. On the other hand, I do look into a lot of these topics for myself as well, so you know. I might know something you don't. Who knows? Then again, you might know something I don't. I love this skill. Nyaha? No, she activated everything under the sun. Okay, I was curious what happened in this one.
200を通過強いセイウンスカイこのまま最後まで行ってしまうのかセイウンスカイ
She really just hit everything.
セイウンスカイ他の馬娘たちをねじ伏せ
なんと晴れやかな結果におっと
Right. Anyway, with that, I will end this off here. And come Monday, we are going to be starting Monster Hunter Stories.
この練習も欠かしたくないんです
But now, I'll be looking for someone to raid. So, thank you all very much for being here and for being cool and for watching. Lurkers, you're also very much appreciated as always. And I will be seeing you all... probably tomorrow, with the last bit of... well, with the second round. With day 2 of second round. And then definitely on Monday with Monster Hunter Stories. Bye!